South Africa don't have money to buy alcohol, but they always drunk. Like, do you
Yes,
understand how?
yes. A person
Like,
won't have money
I
for
don't
food.
need to have money.
Mara, they are
I'll-
drunk.
Yes, like at home they need you to have a certain amount of money for kids and whatever, but you come back drunk, and then you're gonna say I don't have money. Beginning of Tyrone, everybody is living their normal lives.
He's a drug dealer.
He's a drug dealer.
He plays that drug dealer role
very well. Yeah.
Surprisingly well,
Fox
dude.
is the pimp. What do you think?
I also Jamie Foxx. I'm a huge fan of Jamie Foxx.
At this record. Let's record.
No, it is recorded.
Is it?
One of this is being recorded anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, I love him in everything that he does.
I love Jamie Foxx.
Anyway,
as
I'm a
well.
huge Jamie Foxx. I think he's one of the
He's
most
a
talented
I keep
in every
saying
way,
that.
in everything.
In everything.
Comedy, in acting,
Put
in
him anywhere. He will freaking
he
blossom.
is. Yeah, he's
that guy.
I don't. He's
Have
more
they
than a
given
triple
him his
threat.
flowers though?
I don't know.
Because no, he's more.
I
than
mean,
a
like
triple
now
threat. He's
after his
everything.
stroke, I think it was a stroke, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think we should, give him his flowers
Yeah, for
before.
real.
Let's not take him for
Yeah,
granted.
'cause he's a
Because
very talented
so
guy.
talented.
I
Everything
think
he
the
does.
pimp character also he played it. So
Yes,
well.
he played it very well, and it was
Wow.
it was Jamie Foxy in a
Yes,
way.
it was
He
like
gave it
he
his
gave it
own.
little. Yeah.
But I loved his.
Yeah. So do you know other movies that what was his name again?
Boyega, the guy who plays Tyrone.
Tyrone, yeah.
Conche, he's Fontaine for
Fontaine,
most of the
yes.
movie. It's only at way at the
and
end.
he's Tyrone,
Yeah, they say like.
yeah, that's another thing. But then you feel like is he like I've
People
never
are
seen
too
him
clever.
anywhere.
This
was my first time seeing him.
Really?
They Cloned Tyrone, yeah.
He was on
Anything else?
Woman King.
Oh wait, that's him.
Yes, he was the king on Woman King. He was in the new
Wait
Star
a
Wars
minute, no.
movies.
That's
He's
him.
been, this dude has
He
been
looks
in
so
quite
different.
range, bruh. I was like, this dude is super talented.
He looks so different. Oh my god.
Even his role as a king on African Woman King.
Woman King, yeah.
He did that very. I was like, this. You would think he
I was
spent
obsessed
hella
with
time
his robes.
with Africans, because that
Nah.
he does
Yeah,
like things
he
that I'm
does
just like
so so he's also wow,
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
even notice that.
So yeah, I was very impressed with his performance.
Yeah.
It was
And just
convincing,
like,
and
as
he's
a drug
British.
dealer- Oh.
He's British, but he's playing this American drug
yeah.
dealer role
I
very
guess
well.
he's also talented.
Yeah,
I guess
he's
they
also-
really scouted really talented people for
Yes,
this.
Yo-Yo as
Yo-Yo
well.
is also, yeah.
Great.
You
She's
know,
like
she gave it her best also.
the casting was awesome.
Yeah. Even just like how all, like those girls were like playing prostitute, but like
You know,
everybody just
everyone
gave
did
you,
it.
You understood. They all
Hey.
understood the assignment.
100%. They all came there ready, knowing what's up.
Yeah.
I was immersed. I believed it. I was there. I
and-
was like,
and just
okay.
how angry, like
Yo.
like he was such an angry drug dealer. Like
Yeah.
he just wanted his money, and how he even bumped that guy and took his money. I was like, he doesn't care. Like he's just like, I'm
but
doing
that's
my
how
job.
drug dealers
Yeah, they shouldn't
actually
have
are.
emotions towards
Exactly.
anything, yeah.
But it's actually, it's also interesting how he interacted with his brother and stuff like that. Like when his softer
The soft
side.
He brought that out.
Dude,
again, yeah.
it is very nice.
But then it gets crazy when he gets shot. My question.
Dude, that's with
I
the
need-
cloning
I need
and
somebody
all of
to
that
answer
stuff.
that for me.
You know, it
In
gave
the
me.
car, was it the one? Was he the one that got shot in the car? Or
Okay,
was it
the first Fontaine that we see when the movie starts is the one that gets shot in the car.
That's
and
the
then,
one that gets. Because you know why I was confused about if it's him.
Yeah.
The way he knew something was about to happen, but the way he came out of the car.
Because he's just like, it's
knew.
part of the
They
drug life.
blocked him.
Yeah, it's part of the.
So
it's
he was just like, let me just take it.
Dude, Twitter's such a problematic place. So
Yeah.
I've sometimes on the timeline I'll see shoot out
Yeah.
videos and stuff like that because nothing gets banned there.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, everything is So that is literally how it is. These dudes will walk up to and just be stand next to and
he's
bullets
also
are
getting
flying.
shot.
That's how these guys get shot. That was
what
like
he was trying to
100%.
do though, because he came out, they shot him, he came back inside, he tried to close the door, the door's not closing.
No, yeah.
He tried to drive, like he didn't
Yeah,
understand.
driving it. Yeah,
Like,
he's
like,
desperate.
hey.
The thing is, once they parked behind him, he was
was
like,
no
I'm
way.
dead. So I must try and take
However I
them
can.
out as well. Maybe shoot them once and hit them. Like whatever damage I can do.
Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna
as-
die just like that.
Yeah, but as it is right now, it's basically, I mean, how am I going to escape this dude? I messed up his leg a few minutes
This
ago.
movie is a mind twist, guys.
Yeah.
So they shoot him, right? And then he wakes up
And he's replaced.
So it's that this one.
No,
that got
actually,
shot,
when he wakes up, he doesn't know
that he
that
was shot.
It's
Yes.
Jamie
He
Foxx
went
being
and-
like, I saw you getting shot yesterday.
Yes,
What are
don't
you
play
doing?
with me. You
Yeah,
took the money.
but-
You did everything.
yeah.
You even said ABC. What did he say again? Because that's what convinced him that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, what are you talking?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like, I even know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. This whole situation happened before.
And I know exactly what you're gonna do and everything. Right now, it happened.
Which was, I felt like the flaw in the cloning. If this dude got shot by other they are witnesses.
So
People
remember,
know this
remember
person
the
is
one-
dead.
the
Why
body
would you
that
clone
got
him?
shot, is it the original
No.
Fontaine?
At the end,
Tyrone, the one that was chilling.
no.
Yo.
The old man underground. When Fontaine,
original.
that is the original. That's why he's even old.
So he decided, because he mentioned something about his brother. Remember?
Yes. So
when
he's
his
like,
brother died,
yeah, his brother died in the hood from a gunshot, and so I think he's trying to build a perfect society. So he's cloning himself, but he's making slightly tweaked variations of himself to cover the whole population. So the whole population is going to be clones of him, but there's going
So
to
he
be a
got-
gangster version of him, and the scholar version of him, and the badass version of him. But they
so
all
Fontaine is not the original one then.
no. That old man is yes. Tyrone is also a clone. He's the California drug dealer version of Fontaine.
Fontaine,
Yeah.
So day one, original. It's that
It's
old man.
that he's the geneticist. He's the one
He's on the
cloning.
Who came with this whole idea.
No, he's also working for people. He's just the one who's responsible for the cloning process.
For his genetics to
Yeah, he's the one.
But
It's
I
not his plan to do this, but because he has gene whatever experience, he's
'cause
responsible for that
apparently
part of the
there are
of the
certain
thing.
people that were chosen for this. Like
Yes.
for example, I guess like
Him,
drug
yeah.
lords, pimps.
Yes,
I guess
to
prostitutes.
represent the black community. Yeah,
That
it is
so
twisted.
twisted.
It is twisted. It gave me Us vibes. Do you know
it
Us?
also gave me Us vibe. Oh,
But like
is
Us
it-
for dummies, because Us was so confusing. I didn't understand
I think I need to
Deadly
watch
Squad.
that again. Hey, I really
Us.
I watched it a long time ago. Yeah,
No,
but,
even if I watch Us again, I don't think it will help. Like, it was so.
but I didn't. I know I wasn't like that movie. Yo, triggered so many things. I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
even Get Out. Yo,
Ooh, Get Out! Ooh, Get
There's
Out
just
was
a lot
one of the
going on.
best. It's so great. So
But
yeah,
but my thing is, what scares me is that trust and believe. Somebody is thinking of. You see these movies that keep coming out. Hey, we're thinking, oh, it's just a movie. Somebody is thinking
thing
of
is,
this already.
they're based
If
on
not-
somewhat existing things. Like
Yes.
the American government fully has done experiments on its black community. Like this is fact. It's not even a conspiracy theory. They definitely did
Do you know how
experiments
that
on
can
the
disturb
community.
your mind? Because you don't trust anything now. You don't
That's-
trust
yeah,
what
they
you
don't
eat,
trust the
You
government.
don't trust what you drink. You don't trust anything.
They used doctors to experiment. So like you're sick, you go to the doctors inject you with whatever the stuff, and then they keep track of patient
yeah.
mama. When you come back in 6 months saying,
They're like, oh,
they,
okay, after 6 months, this is what
yeah, this is
happens.
what it's part of the experiment. They're keeping track, and then they can also see. Okay, they gave black guys syphilis. This was the experience because they wanted to see how it would spread within the community,
Oh, the
not the
community.
body,
Oh, okay.
in the community, because it's like biological warfare. You know, you just infect 5 people and then
And
the
you're
whole
ready,
community
yeah.
come over. ends up being sick and dying. So those were the sort of experiments that they were doing using black. The Tuskegee experiments.
But also, why is it always on black people? I never
Because
understand it. Is it
we are
because we have
considered
such
less
good-
than.
Okay, besides less than, do you also think, because you remember with Get Out, it was more about genes, like black people have such amazing genes. Do you think that could also contribute to the whole cloning experience, that there are certain things or attributes
Physiology
that
of
they
a
can
black
take from us,
person, yes, 100%.
that
Even
they can benefit from?
a few years ago, I lived with this dude. His girlfriend was a nurse.
Okay.
So she said that black people, our physiology is different from white people. Apparently,
In what way though?
like we are like physically like stronger, like that's why like marathons we always like run
all of those things, yeah.
Whenever we do a sport, it's always like, yeah, you guys are doing well until black people
Yeah,
join
because
in.
half the time it's like, okay, your typical black student will be so good in sports, but then you have to
Yeah.
push them when it comes to academics.
Exactly, that is exactly it. So basically, we're strong physically, we're able to handle pain better than a white person.
So pain tolerance.
Our pain tolerance is higher, but apparently we are the dumbest of the races. That we are basically just strong brutes. We are gorillas.
That's
we're
what it
just
is
basically that's how white people see us. Yeah, and then they're like, they are.
What is she's white?
Yes, she's white,
okay.
but her boyfriend is black, so she's about that.
I want that.
That I want. Yes, she came for Africa for the African experience.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she got knocked up. And
So back to They Cloned Tyrone. It's kind of the same thing now. Because I'm trying to like.
Yes,
relate
like
to the fact that
why are they
is
cloning
black
and one
people
is
targeted when it comes to cloning?
Yeah,
and
I
those things?
actually don't know why they target black people for like experiments and stuff like that. It's super weird.
Don't you think maybe it's because we're maybe the type of like people that are very less curious about things? Maybe that's why it's easier to.
I think it's because they just see us as less. They were like black, we're disposable.
Or the fact that
it's
we're
okay
already
if
on that level where you see how they lived in a community where there's drug dealers, all of that. Like there's nothing more to aspire for, like, you know. So I can give you anything, you'll take it. Given a prostitute, for example, she can give you information in exchange for money. She doesn't care.
Yeah, but that is not a race thing. That is a economic situation thing.
Yeah, so maybe
Even
they use
a
that.
poor white person would do that as well. It's not the skin color, it's the circumstances that
lead you to doing things.
Even white people do drugs and Southern as well. They also have their own ghettos. All of these things that are there also happen, but it's
black people. That's the
you see, that's the thing. Yeah, we are historically the poorest people around, and
like,
that's
it's
why.
Like the generational curse that is
And it's hard to get out of
back,
that.
yeah.
It's like you were saying.
They are, yes, but there's still a lot more to do.
The thing is, even if you try to get out, in their heads, a black person's place is over there.
Yes,
so they always try to put you back
it's in
there.
a situation where, let's say, a black person were to like start a company and it's a very successful company. I feel like white people have a problem with being basically under.
Yes, they don't want to work.
It never ends up being a place where it's just like diverse. It's more like black people.
At my last job, they would have job interviews. Like there was this other chick who was supposed to join.
Yeah.
She was white. Everything was manate until she found out that it was mostly black people there that her bosses were, and then she didn't come in. She said no to a job because it was black people. It was a black business.
I have a question. Why do white people why don't they like being around black people? Like,
Because
I'm
we're
not
considered.
to create
But the thing is, what's
commotion
funny
or
is
anything,
that
but,
we also do that. We also value white company over black company. If you're hanging out, huh?
It's because of white company, not because of our own.
Yeah, yes, we are programmed to think that way. Yeah, but
They are doing it from their own bias. We are because of them, not because of our own.
Yes, you feel they've already made you feel so uncomfortable that
Yes.
you are like so like in your way, like okay, I'm not trying to intrude, you just do me here, and yeah.
They were the perpetrators, so we're just trying to. We have been.
But the thing is, for them to perpetrate in the first place, they came here with mirrors and poto and all of these things. And
It's not like we had a choice. You just had to adapt. It's not like we just sat down and said, okay.
The reason why
No.
I'm asking this is because it's not even like a thing that is spoken about, because it's something as simple as, let's say, a very good public school. Maybe it had white people for the most part. The neighborhood was really like good, like you know. But the minute, obviously, over time things are gonna change. Black people are gonna get more successful here and there. Like also want to live in Fourways, also want to live Kokai. Like it happens.
yeah.
So the minute black people start shifting into that neighborhood, they feel the need to leave.
To leave, yeah.
I want to know, what is that
In
vibe?
my hometown, they literally started their own school because all the other schools were filled with black kids now. So
I just wanna
they
know why.
literally
Why did they
started
do
their
that?
own school. And it was like a class, one classroom's worth of kids, but it was like basically one of the white parents decided they're going to homeschool their children, and then the other ones were like, I'll bring my child to you as well. And so just a random mother was now had a classroom's worth of kids ranging from primary school all up to matric age, and she just has to juggle all. And the parents were like, I would rather have my child
Go there.
in this situation than go to school with all these black kids. So we deal with a lot. And so on They Cloned Tyrone, I guess they're trying to find their own way of breaking out of the systemic racism that's happening, because they use hair products and fried chicken and all of these things
it's
to
so easy to just, even if they don't want to do this, it's so easy to get
Yeah.
there, because it's like they're trying to portray that black people just love fried
chicken, yeah.
and
It
obviously
would
getting
be
your hair
easy.
straight. We love going to the salon. We
It would
love
be so
looking
easy
good.
to take over this
Over,
community by
yes.
just using
Here and
these
there,
things, yeah.
yes, because they're already so hooked into it.
In South Africa, if you give people free alcohol, well, go
That's what would
then you know that these people will follow you
Black
to.
people in South Africa don't have money to buy alcohol, but they always drunk. Like, do you
Yes,
understand how?
yes. A person
Like,
won't have money
I
for
don't need
food,
to have money
mara
for
they are
alcohol.
drunk.
Yes, like
Do
you
I-
know, at home they need you to have a certain amount of money for kids and whatever, but you come back drunk, and then you're gonna say, I don't have money.
Did you hear stories of people, like you will send someone who doesn't work money
Yeah,
for transport for them to come visit. They'll drink that money
but
and
they'll
walk.
find a way.
Yeah, they'll get to you. They'll hike and walk. They'll get to where you are. But then they don't want the comfort of just Aki. Let me get in this transport and get no.
Remember during
I was
COVID
like,
how hectic it was for alcohol? Like, it
dude,
was the
people
most-
were drinking. Yo,
The way they
people.
were buying, it was like, I don't even care if it's my last money. I just want alcohol.
The
to
lines
last
for alcohol were longer than the lines for food.
Yo,
T-shirts,
how would you feel,
their
though, if
body.
You were watching TV and you saw like another, exactly, you like going, yo,
On the other side of the country. As no,
Exactly.
the news headline is, these are clones that were discovered underground, and I just see another
Exactly.
like just as a clone. Yeah, existential crisis.
Part of us.
That's what I'm saying. This movie gives major us
Vibes,
vibes,
yeah.
like underground community, doppelgangers, like all of these things that
But you know, with like doppelgangers, I feel like each and every one of us, I mean, somebody must look like you out there. May not,
People
may,
actually have that.
you might not meet them because I mean it's a lifetime of probably they were there. Chances are you might not even meet. But I know strongly somewhere somehow there's somebody out there that
who
really
looks
looks
like
like
you.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think causes that though?
There's only so many faces.
So do you think you're related to that person somehow?
Possibly.
Ew, don't make me
But
gross.
people all technically come from like the same.
Gene pool, yeah, but there's
Yeah.
enough mutations that I can look like this and
But
not
if you're
like.
not
Yeah,
related
but I mean,
Yeah.
the opposite is also true that you can look like someone.
I guess so.
That's why you can look like your great grandmother's.
Yes,
that
and
is
it's
true.
Like,
it's
you
like
remind me so much of your great grandmother.
Yeah.
Like
no, the ones I like is like when they show Asian Snoop Dogg or something. When the person looks exactly like, but it's just
Asian,
an Asian version.
yes,
Those are
yeah.
the funniest.
I think that's really funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there are only just so
I feel like
many
there's a lot of people that look
combos.
like Snoop Dogg. Or is there like a famous face of some sort? Like that is easier to generate. Like you know, like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is very like you can generate.
I do feel like there's just some
like, Kevin Hart
faces
is also coming
that
through
have
lately. Like there's a lot of
I'm
Kevin
sure
Hart
they-
lookalikes.
Kevin-esque looking people. It's just like I've seen
So maybe there are some people who have like that standard, like
a basic face.
not basic. I don't want to say basic because that's just
okay,
that's
cool.
not that's not
I
cool.
said it. It's fine.
But like it's standard in a sense that
It's
it can
common.
be yeah,
Yeah.
but not in a bad
People have
way.
that.
Yeah, you've
Like a
got a
common
basic
face.
face.
Not in a bad way, but we just mean it can be, you know.
Yeah. I don't think that I'd be into a clone. But I've wanted a twin that I grew up who's exact like another version that I'm like, yeah, that I
That's
but
my twin.
yeah, not yes, I agree, yeah. Because I feel like growing up together is part of
Somehow it's
it.
like they bound to like malfunction and just lose something. Like something is going
Someone
to
is
happen.
going to want to be the main, the original.
Yeah, and chances are that clone is gonna study you so well. One day they're gonna take over your life, bro.
Exactly.
You're gonna end up being
Because they
clone.
want to be the real
the
one.
real one.
I mean,
as
just
much
like
as possible,
you got to be the
yeah.
real one your whole life, and
Give
what,
me a
this is
chance.
my hey,
I don't trust
us.
clones.
Hey.
Don't think that a clone will love you.
Hey, bruh, you might be lucky and have a cool clone, but you might also not be. So
I think if you made it and you made sure to wire it that it must be loyal to you, then yeah.
Meant for stuff
clones,
like this.
Okay, let's try to think of clones in a non-vintage like form. To say maybe you were not ready to die. They can take your brain
and then you continue
your
living.
heart, and you continue in a healthier body, which is your
It'll
clone.
take you back basically to when you were 20 again.
Yeah, well,
and then-
that kind of thing. But do you think that would be a positive thing to have, especially if you are not ready to die? Like you can sign a contract, like it's something. You know, like
I'm
how people have
terminally ill. I'm 80 years old. I
Exactly.
want to live.
I want to go back.
So we can plan this and do the transfer as opposed to
So you can choose
a gunshot
that
where I
your
just
clone is
die.
a 20-year-old you.
Yeah. Or 30 or
But you're still young, you know. You
yeah.
can go back.
I think they should make being a teenager illegal because why you want to be
But would you take that option if you were like very, very ill
and rich? If I was
and
rich.
you were rich?
Yeah, if I was
I think
rich.
there is a movie like that.
Yeah, if I was rich and I knew that when I wake up on my 20-year-old body, I've got money, not I have to now start from scratch again.
There's actually a movie like he
saw
was
that.
so not ready to let his wife live without him. He was just like, oh, she's gonna be so heartbroken. He went and they made this clone like channel him,
Yeah.
look like everything, so that when he dies, it's
She
not
can
known.
carry on
The
with-
clone carries on like nothing happened as him. And I'm like,
Would you do that? I feel
At
like
some
that's so
point, I feel like,
dishonest. I wouldn't
yeah.
want that. I wouldn't want that. Just die.
and also death happens, man.
Yeah.
She's gonna be okay.
Bruh.
Why are you trying to live
Dude,
forever? And also, is this clone
sometimes-
ever gonna? Or you trying to make sure that she dies first? Because
Yes.
in that sense, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
if she
then
does,
the clone
then
doesn't
it's
matter.
better,
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Complicated.
I don't know if even if
I think that's why cloning is such a moral like dilemma and stuff. Like why it's not happening
because
like that right
I
now.
strongly feel no matter how close it can match you, there will be something that's there that is not 100%.
100%. That's what twins are.
Yeah, it can come close, but it's not gonna be you 100%.
That's what twins have the same DNA, but they are
Different
still different.
personalities,
So Lily
yeah.
and your clone are probably going to be different, even though you are made up of the same DNA.
Well,
But
I liked.
the difference is twins are like by chance versus a clone
Oh, yeah.
designed.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
To be
no.
specific.
The thing is, your neural pathways the ones that make up your memories, you can't
And
clone
they go way
those.
back, eh?
Yes,
They go
those are the ones
way,
that
way,
make
way,
you
way back.
who you are.
Oh, exactly.
So that clone physically will be physically able to do what you can do. But all the things that inform your decision making, that make you who you are, it won't have any of those unless, or is it
Unless
also,
they are
is it
able-
going to watch all the cartoons you watched as a
They'll
child?
put that into the memory.
Unless they can
No,
really take your entire
you can't do
brain
that.
and process the entire brain.
That's not how memories work. Memories aren't something that you can.
There's
That
some
is what
But you know-
things tell us. But
No, that no,
But
this
someone
no
figured it out.
And
movies
there's some
tell you
memories-
that you can transfer memories.
But you
The
know-
way the brain works says you can't.
But there are some memories that you only use. You the only person that knows about them. How do they know?
That is where the technology and the science fiction comes in. It's not
Yeah.
There are certain things that you
One
done
of
on
they,
your own.
it's
that
just
nobody
fiction.
knows about.
That one is just
So
fiction.
how can
It's
they get that?
impossible.
Guys, people must just stop the cloning idea.
It's not,
Shut it
homie.
down.
It is not. People are out here making designer babies and doing all of these crazy
But
things.
you know, designer
Anyone-
babies, I get it if you are so desperate, like you've tried everything in life. That is kind of like a loophole.
No, I would only
I'm
do it
saying it
to
in
get
a-
rid of diseases. Like if there's a chance, my family has a history of diabetes or cliff,
Then that
pal-
messes up something else.
There's always
yeah, that's being a baby, a regular baby. Something might happen.
But
So
that's by chance. That is.
this one is also by chance.
I'm too scared. I'll make it worse.
Huh?
Don't be afraid of dying. When it's your time to die, die.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Die. Stop trying to meddle with science and things
Amen.
and technology, trying to do
God
this
is
and
calling
that.
you.
Yeah.
We
Give
need
it-
the space.
But it's unfair. Some
Your
people
kids
die
want your
very
money.
young. That's the thing. It's so unfair. This thing is very in between. Because, like, some people
Life
die really
isn't
young.
fair, bruh. Life isn't fair.
As a
We
parent,
want it
your
to be
child
fair.
is going through the most you can see. You wish you can take the pain away. You wish you can make them feel better. And then this cloning idea comes. They tell you, we're just going to take exactly her brain, her heart, everything's going to be her. But this body's going to die, obviously. Because as you can see, it's not working out. But she'll continue as your daughter in another body. But it's still going to look like her. Or you're not
Like a
gonna take-
clone.
No, she's still going to look like your child.
Yeah, so it's like a
But
clone.
it's a clone, yes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take that option.
I would. I would.
I mean, they're
I
still
would
young.
100%. Yeah, I would 100%.
But it
As I
wouldn't-
said, it won't be the same person. So
Yeah,
it wouldn't
but
bother you.
this person, I still take.
But
I
it
still
wouldn't
take.
bother you that their at the end of the day, their original
Hey,
body.
I'm bothered
Salah.
because now it's just like how
So you're not
badly am I
ready to-
being bothered? I'm losing my child regardless. So is it a thing?
So
Yeah,
you'd
what
rather
I
have a
want.
clown.
Yeah, am I going to lose this person completely, 100% nada, or am I going to
you're losing
lose
the
this
piece away.
version of this person and maybe I
This
still have
version
an
is the
alternate?
original.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose the original, but that's gonna happen regardless.
So it's like you're preserving their brain.
Yeah, I'm preserving a version of them.
Of them,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. It's not the original, but it's like
Will you still be content with that though? Like looking at them every day,
it's better than
you're gonna
if you
feel
have
like.
to
They-
tell
they-
them that they're
yes, it's fine. I'm okay with
that is you
it.
thinking about yourself.
Huh?
I
Yes,
don't
it is
think
me
it's a good
thinking
idea
about
to tell
myself,
them.
but even
No, Spoo, no. What if they have like this
Imagine if they find
twitching
out.
thing that
they malfunction
mouse
Oh my
that
God.
malfunctioning because
This
you
is
made
like-
does not compute.
Don't tell them. Now they're turning their backs on you. No.
It's like when your kid is adopted, do you tell them or not to tell? You have to tell them.
Adopted makes sense because we're not
Even
related, but-
cloning, at that point, it will make sense.
Yeah, you look like my
They are
daughter
not
that passed
who
away.
they were born as.
Yeah, but I still love you as you
Ah,
are. You clone. Oh, when I went, yes!
Clone. Don't tell the clone.
Yes,
Don't
and
tell
I'm
the
reassuring them.
Don't tell the clone it's gonna end badly.
You can't handle the heat, don't you?
It's going to end badly.
I am
Don't
going
tell
to,
them.
I
Don't
can't
tell
handle
them.
the heat. That's why I'm going to
That's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. If you can handle that
Yeah.
person never speaking to you again, you must be fine.
I will, that is assuming
I
that's
say
how they
don't
will
tell the
react.
You're already pretending like
Yeah.
it's your daughter or child
Hey,
or
man,
son
I choose
anyway.
Because
honesty.
they have to live knowing that clone you don't. they have to live like
You
this.
chose
So
that.
you would prefer that they
You
live a
chose that,
lie.
so that means you
So
can
you
live
want
with
to
it.
lie to them
I'm
forever.
saying if you do that,
Yes.
you decide to go the clone route.
Yeah, I will.
You
It's
have
fine.
to
Yeah,
be
it's okay.
with those possible consequences.
And
I
am.
wouldn't tell my clone baby though.
I would.
I would.
You wouldn't exist clone if I didn't.
I'm a monster. I'm sorry.
They
No,
wouldn't
one day.
What makes you assume it's gonna be a
One day I'm
monster?
sleeping and it's there, like I'm gonna kill her.
Wake up. I said wake the up. Sleepy time's over.
You watch too many movies.
I don't want. I just
That
want to
is-
love them. I just
dude,
want them to feel.
this
love.
is-
Could be off.
This is like
You
Megan.
would switch. There's something you might trigger. What if you trigger something?
Something could be off. I agree with you know.
I wouldn't tell
Messing
them.
with biology, you make things that shouldn't be made.
Man, messing with
Exactly,
messing
I
with
know.
biology is the reason why
No.
the life expectancy of man has gone up to what it is.
No, I don't want
People don't die at 40.
Health-wise,
In any
not
case,
stupid.
Even
the
Eman,
reason why you
progress
need this clone
is
is
progress.
to continue the relationship
Advances
you had
are
with your
advances.
child, right?
A
But isn't
A
it
child.
continuation?
a child.
You're not adopting, you're continuing. You're not
Yeah.
adopting starting from fresh here.
Yeah.
You're continuing with your
No,
daughter
but you
as
are
a
starting
clone.
from fresh, but with
Because if this
a
clone
different
wakes up, it's
version
gonna wake up
of.
as your child.
Yeah,
So
but
when
a
they
di- but there's
continue
still a
from that point,
different.
They remember you.
Yeah, but still real.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying to
tell.
trigger
I'm gonna.
anything that's gonna.
I'm gonna be real with you,
I don't
home.
think it would be-
Do you know what's going to really trigger them? Them not knowing and then them finding out one day and be like, this person lied to me my whole life. What? That's now.
would be worse.
That is when they wake.
I
You
lied
wake
to
up
you
and then
because
they
I
are
love
one.
you and I knew if you.
I
found out,
am
you'd
telling
go
you the
crazy.
truth because I love you. This is going the way of
That is
Barbie.
how kids get
Watch the Barbie
traumatized.
review.
I didn't tell you because I wanted to love you unconditionally. I didn't want you to
That is
feel
how
like.
people get traumatized by parents saying that.
Clones are living.
Clones like it's born, like they grow it. That's what you guys are referring to.
Okay, when it's born,
Well, yeah,
What do you guys mean when you say clone?
okay. The clones in Tyrone are basically grown-ups. They just
they take. I guess
they
take
in a test tube
it's
stuff.
like an
Yeah,
incubator or
yeah, and
something.
then they just. Now I'm talking
I thought we were talking about like you make a clone like it.
a baby.
Grow up.
Yes, I with that.
That is better.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about
I
that
can
life.
explain
That is
that,
great.
yo, I
Like
Yes.
that's you reliving your trauma. Okay.
That's if it dies.
If I couldn't have kids, what must happen?
I knew you were making it probably because the child died or whatever. That's why you do.
Yeah, but it's a designer baby, so whatever, if it was a disease, whatever killed the baby, that is today technology.
Wait, so you're gonna so this clone's gonna be like you're gonna have this experience of the newborn baby as
Yes,
your
Yeah.
daughter
yeah,
all
that's
over
how
again.
clones work.
All over again.
Yes.
You're gonna raise them from scratch.
Yeah.
No,
That is
I'm
self
good.
trauma.
Yeah. Oh, what? You just want to make a new one, a new
I'm saying
baby.
If you do that, I think that's
I'm done.
Aye.
Like, hey,
Soft,
let's
nah.
just let it go. Like,
No, I don't think so. And again,
I'd let it go.
I'm by myself.
Just try naturally.
Amen. Hey,
I'd let
hey,
it
I
go.
want
That's how the game.
Gloria.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's messed up.
I want Gloria again.
That is you.
I want Gloria too. Too Gloria, too furious.
2.0.
Yeah.
Gloria 2.0.
Wow, that's crazy.
I am good with that one.
Hey, 2.0 is an upgrade, guys. If you see, yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it is
1.0 is the beta.
He did all the
2.0
things
is
he
an
needed to
improved
do.
version.
Sensational.
It is.
Yes,
If we're being
yeah.
honest, but I wouldn't do 2.0.
Yes, so
Very defective. Anyways.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
we don't want to
anyway,
get
yeah.
way too much into the movie because you need to watch it.
Yes,
So,
but it's
yeah,
about
it's a
clones
yeah.
and you know
And there's so many opinions about clones, so yeah.
what's all right. Rate it? Is it off?
Turn up.
Okay.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
yeah.
It's worth watching.
I would
so,
recommend
yeah.
it
I
as
recommend-
well,
yep,
yeah. But
definitely.
watch Barbie first. It's your boy.
Yes, Barbie was also cool.
Barbie
but,
was a
hey,
great
another
movie.
debate, yo. But
Oh,
yeah,
you know
watch
what?
They Cloned Tyrone, please.
I said Barbie was the best only because I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse yet. So we'll see when that comes out.
Alright,
Anyway.
well.
I'm your boy
Signing
Infa.
out, and I'm your girl Sino.
Yeah, this is They Cloned Tyrone. Subscribe to all the awesome stuff. Our
Yes.
battery's dying, that's why we're rushing out. So, but yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah,
We'll see you in the
cool.
next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.